This thing started. All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So, welcome to the folder. I'm your host, Ruben, and it's good to be doing this for the first time ever. So, I'm pretty excited on all this, and it's going to be like totally amazing. So, I got so much to talk about in such a little time. You know, this is just going to be like an intro of what's to happen and what's to come. So it's going to be pretty cool because, I wanted to do this. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And, it's just, it's been, dwelling in my mind for a while already, and finally, you know, finally, I wanted to actually do this. So it's going to be pretty awesome, because I have a lot of different ideas and things like that, and it's just it's going to be pretty fun. I'll shoot you guys an email for any kind of like show questions and things like that of what you got, and it's gonna be a good time. Like I'm here to get the to help get the communities involved and things like that. To kind of just say of different places, different little towns, that have things going on. I'm not I don't have nothing against the big cities or anything, but there's just something about that smaller town feel, that gets the people, I guess more excited and ready to do more for their for their community, and I'm all about that. So there's gonna be some interviews that I do, so it's not gonna be like a lot of stuff like that, but I am gonna do some interviews, with some local people and things like that that have like local businesses, like churches, like events and things like that. Um, the one thing that I will do is I will give dues where they're necessary. For anybody that has that hey, what, attaboy, I'm all about that. Um, the next thing that I have, I want to have a positive impact on anything that I do. I want to have a positive impact on the community. So that's why I kind of created this, because there's a lot of times that we go through our work week, we go through days that we're just down and stuff like that, and I want to have some kind of positive impact on whoever listens to this, and I'm not expecting to have like millions and millions of followers, because I know there's people that have been doing this for like you know years and years and years, and they're up to that status, and if I can make a difference for one person, that's good enough for me. you know um, Another thing that I want to do is I want to talk about everything. I want this show to be catered to everyone, all ages, all walks of life, and things like that. Not gonna have hardly any back and forth debates, because that's not what it's about. All that turns into a lot of negative stuff, and I don't like that. You know, I'll touch briefly on on world politics and stuff like that. But it's going to be very brief. As far as religion goes, Christianity is my background, so I will be doing some things with that. And but I'm not going to be going back and forth, debating and things like that, because that just, like I said, that just turns ugly. But Christianity is my base, and I will, uh, do a lot of that stuff. Like talk to like local leaders, things like that. Get events out there, stuff like that. And another thing is, I want there to be humor in this. Um, you know, it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh at yourself first. It's good to laugh about everything. Um, I know in the military, there's a lot of dark humor. So there's going to be humor to like everything, that we can think of. And I don't want it to be bad. I want everything to be good and in light and stuff like that. So, um, like I said, there's going to be a little bit for everybody. There's going to be, a place for everything, because like I said, I want from the oldest person to the youngest person to get something out of this, and it has to be positive. Of course, I'm gonna have some business plugs and stuff like that, and nobody's paying me to do this stuff. I'm doing this because I've ran into like a lot of business people, here in Texas, and they, you know, they're really cool people. They're down to earth. They have really good businesses that they're doing, and and I want to share with you what they do, how they do it, because like I said, they're really down to earth. You know, you will have a great conversation with them. They will leave you. Uh, you know, with something positive, that they talk about, So, and this is businesses from, everything from installation of flooring to carpet cleaning to construction to to little like boutiques, anything that you can have. I want to do that for people. So I can create this really good environment. On this show, to give back to the community. If so I will be giving business plugs at the end. And I will definitely be shooting out that email. For any kind of show ideas. If you have a business, or you've been at a business, or you've had an experience with a business that just left you like, oh wow, I will definitely be coming back to this small business. I'm gonna go back over there. I'll leave you my email at the end of the show. That way you can kind of shoot that out to me. And it doesn't have to be here in Central Texas. It can be anywhere in Texas, or even out of state. If you guys have been somewhere, that has really impacted you, I want to get that out, and that's what the show is about. Not just here, not just me, but I want it to be for everybody. Um, we're there, we're gonna be laughing. We're gonna be Sometimes we're probably gonna even be crying on here. We're gonna have serious conversations. We're gonna have touchy, conversations. There's gonna be so many things, because like I said, I'm catering this to everybody. I'm catering this to different generations, different walks of life. Different businesses and things like that. Um, we're gonna have everything from talking about a certain generation to talking about how to transform yourself into a better person, or how to transform your thinking into something positive, because that's what I want to be about, something positive. So this was just kind of an intro of what's to come. I've already got some plans, some episodes titled, but I have to put all the meat together for it. On that too, we're going to be talking about some good cooking, because one thing that I like to do, I like to like look at recipes, and I love to cook sometimes. Oh man, it's going to be great. So without further ado, the email that you can send your show ideas to is thefolder.podcast76@gmail.com. Again, that's thefolder.podcast76@gmail.com. And I just want to thank everybody for listening to this, and we'll just see where this is going to go. I'm sure we're going to have a good time. I'm going to have a good time, because it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I can't wait to get these interviews going. I can't wait to like go out there and start getting even more involved in the community and in different things. That way I can share with you what I have, and that way you can share with me what you have in your local area. So we're going to do this. It's going to be awesome, and we'll see where this goes. So hang on, everybody. Thank you once again. My name is Ruben, and thank you for listening to The Folder.